What's something you love about Toronto? What do you love about Toronto? What do you love about Toronto? Is there something you hate about Toronto? The tough question, is there something you hate? So I recently took a trip to Toronto and I interviewed strangers and asked them what they love and what they hate about their city. But before we get to the loves and hates of Toronto, do you hate your wallet? Do you want to love your wallet? Get the Ridge wallet. They're the sponsor of today's video. Do you like how I connected the theme to the sponsor? That's why they pay me the big bucks. I don't actually get paid the big bucks. But if I did, hey, guess what? I could hold it in my strap, which comes included with the Ridge wallet. They also have another option where you can have like a money clip. It's super customizable. It's actually really satisfying to do that. It's like the old phones that you would just hang up. Like it just feels good. Ridge also makes key holders if you want to love your keys as much as you love your wallet. If you want to pick up these or many more items, go to ridge.com/thenewtravel to save up to 40% until December 22nd. Once more, that is ridge.com/thenewtravel. And now, let's get to the good and the bad about Toronto. You moved from Pakistan to Alberta?
Yes.
And then to Toronto?
Toronto this year. I'm going to school, Rotman.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
What do you study?
MBA.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Boring.
Have you been here long enough to find something you love?
I think I would say the people. It's so interesting. It's so vibrant. Even the trees. It goes from the weather to the people, the conversations, and diversity, the culture. It's really interesting.
That's interesting. It goes from the weather, from the nature to the people. That's an
Yes,
interesting way to think about it.
Yeah, it does. I think it's very dynamic.
Do the people change with the season? Is it like...
Ooh, I hope not.
Okay.
It's good, yeah.
Are you from Toronto?
Yes, I live here, yeah.
Yes, your
Yeah.
whole life? Or did you move here?
Yes, most of my time live here, yeah.
Oh, Canada shirt, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you love about Toronto?
I think everything's pretty convenient, yeah. Yeah. pretty
Convenient?
Yeah. We almost able to get everything we want, yeah.
Is there something you hate about Toronto?
I think most is okay, yeah. Most is okay, yeah.
One thing
some,
you would change maybe?
Yeah, something sure no city able to give 100%, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this, it's good though, yeah.
What's your name, bro?
Dan Newton,
Dan, you're visiting from Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay, Ontario, yeah.
What do you love about Toronto?
What I love about Toronto, I like all the skate spots.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of skate spots. I like the art and the statues around. It's great. Even like this structure across the street here, like I don't see buildings like that back home. It's got like that nice structure on it. It's just a nice, I don't know, nice place to be.
Awesome, man. How long have you been here?
We just got here this morning at like 9. I've been here before, but
Okay.
we just got here at 9, and I mean, I've liked everything I've seen. Even the breakfast at the restaurant was great at the Sunset there. That was great, right at the CBC skate spot, and then right beside we had great breakfast. So I don't know, it's a great city.
Is there something you hate?
I think sometimes, a lot of times, I would see that people are walking alone. So that's kind of interesting to see. Seems like it's a lot less communal and more like you're on your own. But that's life, so. So
nothing on the hate side?
No, nothing. I mean, I'm not from here. If I lived here, I could find some spiteful and hateful stuff to say, but being a skate tourist or whatever, like I haven't seen anything I didn't like. I liked everything's been great.
The only problem is it's because of the weather.
The weather?
Yeah, just the weather.
Were you born in Toronto?
No.
Or you moved here?
Yes, I just moved here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kenya.
Okay, so
Yeah.
no cold like this in Kenya?
Yeah, I've never been cold like this in Kenya.
What's your favorite thing? Something you really like?
Something I really like is when I look at those the trees, how they change their color from green. Because I came when it was still summertime. Everything was just green, but right now the colors, they're just wow.
The fall time is nice.
Yeah, fall time is really nice.
What do you love about Toronto?
People.
Now the other side, what do you hate about Toronto?
I don't know.
¿Cuánto tiempo aquí?
2 meses.
¿Qué te gusta de Toronto?
Pues la tranquilidad,
Sí.
pues el paisaje, bonito que es.
¿Y qué no te gusta?
El frío, frío, mucho frío.
Okay, everyone, this is Aldridge. This is the greatest guy ever. I am sleeping on his air mattress. He is the reason I'm making this video today. I know Aldridge from Winnipeg, where we both grew up. You're now living in Toronto.
Yeah, welcome to Toronto.
How long have you been here?
6 months.
6 months. That's got to be long enough to know something you love. What do you love about the city?
I like how busy it is. It's lively everywhere. It's like the city's full of life.
Anything you hate?
Anything I hate, the rent. It's
The rent.
expensive. It's expensive as hell.
What's your name, man?
Dre.
Dre?
Yeah.
What do you love about Toronto, Dre?
One thing I love about Toronto is the food.
The food.
Yeah, it's the food seems unmatched here, man. Like you can get. pretty
What's
much
your
any
favorite
cuisine.
food someone has to try here?
Damn. That's a hard one, but I would say like our Italian scene's pretty good out here. Anything in Kensington's really good. I'll tell you that much.
Nice.
Yeah, like can't really go wrong with some food around here.
Now the tough question, is there something you hate?
Traffic. That's an easy one. Is traffic, man. Like it takes way too long to get home from around here.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thanks for your time.
You gotta go.
What's your name, man?
Yo, so my name is Demarius, for all the people watching.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you guys.
What do you love about Toronto?
So what I probably love about Toronto is like the diversity, you know, it's very cultural. There's a lot of like beautiful races out here. Like for the most part, you know, the people are nice, beautiful women, you know.
Gotcha. Let's keep it moving. What do you love about Toronto?
One thing I love about Toronto is probably the opportunity here. I think it's very like culturally diverse, like he was saying, and there's just like a lot of new things opening up, a lot of like, especially in the creative space.
Nice.
So yeah, fucking lots of creative opportunity for us aspiring artists. One thing I hate though, on the other side, Toronto's just hella dirty. It's a lot of rats, and there's a lot of concrete. I think there should be like more trees.
More parks, more green space.
Yeah.
For sure.
Good stuff. Last but not least,
So what's up? Benzel.
what do you love about Toronto?
What's there not to love? Just how much of a community it is. Like Toronto's a pretty large city, but once you live in the city and you start networking, get to know people, like it's really small.
what'd you say
Like
you
you can really connect with a lot of people in
what'd you say you
any industry,
That's cool.
any creative space. That's super cool. One thing to counter that, I feel like there's a lot of competition with people that are getting attention in the city. I feel like there's more love needs to be shown for people that are doing their thing, and yeah, I feel like more love.
More love always needed. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, guys.
What's your YouTube
Appreciate it,
channel?
bro. What's your name and your
Yeah,
channel?
so I'm Dan. The
Okay.
channel's called The New Travel.
The new travel.
Yeah,
Sick.
so I travel to different cities, made videos like this. I'm just visiting Toronto right now.
Oh, that's sick.
Something I love about Toronto is the like the amount of people you can meet from different walks of life, whether they're from here or not.
So, what do you hate about Toronto?
I would say the cost of living. I feel like me and a lot of my peers, like just young people in general here, it's hard to even like fathom like having a home here, you know, and staying here for the rest of our lives. So I guess that.
The best thing about Toronto, what I feel is like the livelihood. It's been so lively, and more importantly, the crowd over here teaches you so many things. Like when I see people over here, I see always them very fast, very quick, which tells me about how quick they are in their real lives. And by the virtue of this, I'll be able to learn so many things from them. So it's a very lively city, and I feel very comfortable and happy being over here.
I really like the cute little aesthetic coffee shop and the pretty fall leaves walking around downtown. It's really, really pretty.
Awesome. Is there something you hate or something you dislike?
Yeah, I really don't like the TTC.
That's the transit, right?
Yeah, the transit system. It's pretty slow. GO train's better. They really need to expand the TTC.
Okay.
But that's all we got.
Now the hard question, is there something you hate?
Hate will be a bit, very hard word or very harsh word to say. But
Something you might want to change, you know?
Yeah, the change, sometimes the attitude of the people over here, sometimes they don't give you time. If sometimes you ask them if you're looking for some help, you might feel a bit, conscious towards that. But overall environment is good. And hate, I don't want to hate, but I want people, to look around to help each other more and be kind towards each other. I know they are very much busy in their own life, but if you do something good for others as well, that will seriously count into your blessings. So that's what I personally believe, that people should, of Toronto, think about that part as well.
So there was actually one more encounter that I had that day, which didn't make it into the video, but it was a pretty meaningful moment for me, so I thought I would end today by sharing it with you. So picture this, I'm walking around downtown Toronto, trying to approach strangers, being awkward, looking for people who might want to be talked to. And I see this guy sitting on a ledge outside of a grocery store. So I cross the street, I say hello, I explain a bit what I'm doing, and then I'm filming a video, talking to strangers. And he says to me, oh, so you want to know what it's like to be homeless in Toronto? I didn't know the guy was homeless, though it wasn't a huge surprise because the homelessness in Toronto is very apparent. It's one of the first things you notice, if I'm being honest. There's a big community there. And so I told the guy, hey, if you're open about sharing your story, you might have a very unique perspective on what you love and hate about this place. If you want to talk, we can talk. And he admitted to me he has substance abuse issues. He asked if I could give him some cash. So, I offered to buy him a lunch or to give him a bit of money, and it only seemed appropriate in the moment to do that. And he agreed. He was like, okay, we can do this. What do you want to know? And I brought up my camera and I had my finger. I was about to press record. We were about to do it. And at the last moment, his energy just kind of faded, and I could see his mind was elsewhere. And he was just like, I'm having a rough day. I don't think I can do this today. I don't think I can do this. And he got up and he left. He got up, he started to walk away. And that was it. I wasn't gonna chase the guy. What am I gonna do? But he stopped and he looked back and he was like, keep doing what you're doing, man. It's important to talk to people. It's important. And then he just left. And that was it. He was just another body on the streets of Toronto, one of millions of people wandering this place. I'll probably never see him again. Don't know his name, don't know anything about this guy, other than the fact that he motivated me to keep going by that thing that he said. And I guess I wanted to share this because homeless people are a population that we're often conditioned to ignore, not to talk to, not even to make eye contact with most of the time. We just see them as different, right? But this guy was the same. He was cool. His energy was great. He was just in a really rough position in his life. So yeah, that's a moment that I experienced. I wanted to share with you. Take of it what you will. But if this series has inspired anything in me, it's just a reminder that, you never really know someone until you start talking to them. And if you do start talking to them, they're probably more like you than you think. So let's try to withhold judgment and just, I'm not trying to preach here. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. But, if you talk to someone you might have normally not talked to, they might surprise you with what they say. Anyway, I'm in Europe right now. I'm working on a crazy project which will be coming up in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned. Lots of big things coming on this channel. Really grateful for everyone who's watching, supporting, subscribing, commenting, donating on PayPal and Patreon and all that good stuff. And yeah, just happy to have you here. So how do I end this video? Goodbye.